First of all, welcome back, Bonzie. After an amazing season, you deservedly had a summer break. How did your vacation go? What did you do? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm happy to be back here. Obviously, for us, the summer was short, but it was a fun summer to be with my family, my parents, my friends, my cousins. So it's always great to go back home and celebrate and just enjoy family time, but also work out.
You ended the last season with a treble, and you just finished one of the most successful seasons in Fenerbahçe Beko's history. People usually can't sense the true value of those achievements like that while they're happening. Looking back, how do you feel about last season?
Yeah, I mean, last season was incredible. I think what we did was the best that Fenerbahçe basketball has ever done. It starts off with preparation for every game with our coach, implementing a great system for us that we excelled in. Everybody understanding their roles, and that's what it's all about. But we're happy that what we did was, have the Triple Crown and experience it and bring it back to Turkey. And, we're going to try doing the same thing this year.
Your father, he's also a former college player, and he often told you, you may not be as tall as me, but try to become the best version of the player you are.
Yeah.
How much of who you are today as a player do you attribute to your father?
Yeah, I mean, my father taught me everything I know. Obviously, my dad's taller. That was, he's 6'10", I'm 6'5", but he's engraved everything on and off the court. My biggest supporter, my hero. I look up to him. We talk every day. So everything I do is not only for him, but for my family. He's taught me everything I need to know. I kind of grew up in the game of basketball, him being the coach. So I always was around the game, and, I just had a love for the game at a young age, and I'm happy that I can do this. Not as, it's a job, but it's more like a love for me. So I enjoy it.
Fenerbahçe Beko had a lot of ups and downs last year, but you were always stabilizing the force and provided consistent contributions. And how helpful do you think your father's advice since your childhood has been in that regard?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's just being consistent, finding a role and just, being the best as you can within that role. And I try doing that every game and just playing hard, no matter the outcome, leaving, all my hard work out there on the court and have no regrets. So those are kind of some couple things that he's taught me throughout my journey, and I'm glad I can bring it to Fenerbahçe, and all that work, paid off, especially last year with winning the Triple Crown.
You completed your first season with Ernesto, which is your coach, and you became Euroleague champions for the first time together. Is there a signature moment with the coach from last season for you?
Any signature moments? I mean, a lot of the signature moments I got are in the film room. But he's a great coach. He's a great person. I think that's most important. He's really family oriented. He's very, what you see is what you get with him. And I enjoy his passion for the game. I think in the beginning of the season last year, I was just like, this dude is crazy. But now I understand why, his passion for the game, him going to all these Final Fours and not winning. So for us going there and winning, I think is very special, for him. So I enjoy, playing under him. He's a great coach. He's taught me a lot, and let's do the same thing this year.
As champions of the Euroleague, Domestic League, and Turkish Cup, what will be the biggest challenge for the Fenerbahçe Beko next year?
I mean, it's a new year, but I think with playing with Fenerbahçe, you have a target on your back. I don't want to call it pressure, but a target. Everybody wants to take your position. You'll get the best out of everybody, no matter if you're playing the Turkish League or Euroleague. So not only winning applies more of that target on your back, but just playing with Fener. And I enjoy it. I like it. I like getting the best out of players. I understand where I'm at and what Fenerbahçe means to the city of Istanbul, but also the country. So I try to play with pride and play hard every game.
Yeah. Next season, there will be several players going through their Euro rookie season in your squad. And in this kind of transition period, you also lost, also facing with the departures of Nigel and Marco.
Yeah.
And what kind of responsibilities fall to the veterans in the squad?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we lost two guys who were great leaders, great people, great locker room guys. Not two, but all the guys we lost were great for us. But, you know, it's a next man up mentality. We have a lot of returning players who understand the system, who understand what it takes to win a championship. And most importantly, we have our coach back. So with all those being said, you know, it's a next man up mentality. I mean, everybody's played and understands what Sarvis is about. We have two guys coming in as their first year in Europe, the first year in EuroLeague as well. So just teaching and molding them, constantly having conversations with Brandon and Armando, letting them know that, you know, playing on the Fenerbahçe is a little different than playing somewhere else. And just the expectations we have every game. But they're learning these preseason games are great for them, for us, returning players, but also for them to kind of get integrated within the system as well.
Is there a moment from last season's championship celebrations or in the parade sticks into your mind?
I mean, I wish we could celebrate a little more in Abu Dhabi, to be honest. Everything closed at 12, but we were together, having fun, enjoying ourselves, celebrating, of course. But then when we got back here, it was just amazing, the amount of love we got from all the fans. I felt like it was like 2-3 million people out there, but the city showed so much love, the country showed so much love, you know, on the highway, driving on the highway with the bus, seeing all the flares and the yellow and blue on Baghdad Street was amazing. It was just such a fulfilling moment for the players, the organization, and of course for the city. So we would love to experience that again.
Was there a specific area of your game you focused on improving this summer?
Just every summer I try to improve on, you know, shooting, my shape, being in the best shape as possible, defense, rebounding, trying to be more athletic, just everything. I try to sharpen each tool within my game. So, you know, having to be in my second year here, I kind of know the system more. I know where my spots are going to be on the court. So just taking a lot more shots, doing a lot more workouts that are more implemented within the system here. So that's kind of what I do working out.